Oh, there it goes. Okay. Camera turned around. All right. Good morning. uh, so my name is Sean Brewer with No Limit Services. Small business that I've started. Currently in Fort Collins, Colorado. 6:07 a.m. in the morning. Think I'm going to try to make a live video every day. Just trying to see what I can see in the camera. I don't know, how long I'm gonna make a live video for. Probably like 5-10 minutes. Um, just to put myself out there. I think that's gonna be the hardest thing for me is to get comfortable in front of the camera. Um, just some quick things about myself. Um, I grew up with a stutter. I stuttered so much I couldn't really finish a full sentence with my own mother. I really didn't get over that until I was in my late 20s. I'm 41 now. And it got worse over the years. It got to the point to where I didn't even want to talk to people. And I would avoid, the conversations at all costs. And so it's surprising to me that I actually have a business and I talk with people face to face or over the phone. I hate talking over the phone. Um, but the stutter's still there. It's just not. Um, the best way I can explain it is my mind always thinks really fast, and uh, my mouth can't really keep up, and my anxiety will get like involved with it, or I get nervous, or I get frustrated, or like my emotions will affect my stutter a lot, and it comes back. Like if I get around family members that know that I stutter, it comes back immediately. And if I get nervous around people, or if I get like intimidated by people, I still stutter. But it's not like it used to be. I couldn't finish a full sentence without stuttering. And it got so bad that people would finish my sentences for me. People would talk over me and just not listen to me because uh, they couldn't understand what I was saying. And you got to be in the office. Um, anyways, so I got this thing. I keep the back door open because it gets so hot, and bees and flies fly in the office. And I usually leave the bees alone. Um, I didn't practice with my public speaking, so it got worse over the years, and it got to the point to where um, I needed to get over it. Um, I was kind of forced into doing it because as a like an adult, I always chose labor jobs. I ended up hurting my back, and I got into sales jobs, and I just did that because I was so broke that I needed the money, and I figured I was going to work for the first 2 weeks and just get a paycheck and just quit and leave. But that was honestly like the best thing that ever happened to me. I started being a car salesman, and it literally allowed me to get comfortable in front of people. Um, if you stutter, if you like know what you're going to say before you say it, it's easier to speak and say what you're going to say. If you don't know what you're going to say, then that's when things can get a little hard for you. So I, long story short, like I memorized a spiel, like I knew what I was going to say before I said it. So um, it's a lot easier to take control of the conversation and direct it in the way that you want. So if you're a salesman, if you're an actor, if you're a singer, you could easily have a stutter and people probably wouldn't even know it, because you know what you're going to say before you say it. So if you, like, long story short, I got into the sales piece of that, and I got over my stutter, and kind of what gave me the confidence to think that I could start my own business after working for so many people for so long. I just realized that, like, I can do it myself. I just didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know how to do it. I just knew I wanted to be my own boss, and I took the chance. I think a lot of people don't take chances. They don't take risk. It was easy for me to do that. I think I wanted to start doing these live videos because lately I've realized I wanted to start a nonprofit. I just don't know exactly what type of nonprofit that I want to start, and exactly what I want to be doing, and if I want to give up my business or not. Um, I'm not really motivated like I used to be about my business. I don't really want to structure it like a normal business. Um, I've never really wanted to work with employees. I always wanted to work with contractors, and I think that's really hard to do it in my line of work. So you kind of need employees. Um, so I'm just kind of debating if I want to transition my business from a business to a nonprofit, or have my business and collaborate with a nonprofit where they work together. I don't know. But I do know that I don't want to just work and make a paycheck just to get by. That's not satisfying for me. Um, I've always wanted to be helpful and productive, and I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. Um, I think I got motivated by making good money, so that kind of changed me for a minute, where I was just motivated by money, but the money would go back into the business or go back and paying people or whatever. It doesn't last, and we only have so much time in a day, so I can only make so much money depending on how much time I can make. For me to really grow my business, I would need to break it down and hire employees. It's a lot of responsibility and a lot of headache that I don't really think that I really want. I don't want to enslave somebody to a 9 to 5 job just for me to get rich and then to get by. Like, I really, it's not what I want to do. But I know you need to make money to live. So, that's why I'm thinking incorporate the nonprofit. Like, for an example, I do moving labor, and I was thinking one way how I could start a nonprofit was I could help, like, I do moving labor, I do junk removal, I do move out cleaning. It always puts me in the right place at the right time when people need um, stuff to go to the landfill, or they can't fit everything in their truck, so they have to prioritize what stays and what goes. And a lot of stuff end up going to the landfill. That bee is flying right by my camera. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. I need to go to Walmart and get one of those nets. I tore it down last week. I have the net when you walk through the door. got a little sidetracked. Like, say for instance, they need to get rid of stuff, and I've created a Facebook group. I got like 1,600 people that are local. And just recently, if you look at my reviews on Google Maps, you can see like the most recent reviews. Let me get back. Got you. Sorry. 1,600 people, and it's growing daily. I need to spend more time on it, but I just helped somebody last week with a washer, or actually a dryer. I helped somebody move from Cheyenne to Gillette, Wyoming, and he gave me a dryer that was brand new. It was like a $3,000 dryer. I had no use for it, and I didn't want to take time selling it. I figured somebody could use it, so I put it on my Facebook group, and then he's back for revenge. I think they're attracted to my coffee because I got honey in my coffee. Anyways, long story short, I helped the guy in Wyoming. I gave the dryer away. I got a new member for the group because I post in Marketplace and I post in the group. If nobody takes it from the group, I end up giving it to somebody in the Marketplace, but they have to join the group. So I kind of like grow the group that way. And so I want to be able to take things that people don't need anymore, give it away for free, or sell it really cheap and put it towards the nonprofit. That's one way I can fund it. And then I can help people, like say like a spouse is being abused and they're stuck financially and they need to move. I can help them, you know, like with like the logistics, like a truck or a trailer. I can get them the supplies. You know, I can help them with supplies. I can help them with possibly getting into a place where they can possibly pay for the first and last month. I could possibly help them with a job. I mean, and then there's things I wanted to do long term with the nonprofit, which I really don't want to talk about right now. But I want to help, you know, like homelessness and help young entrepreneurs and help young people just don't know exactly what I want to do. I mean, like we're in a day and age that people could easily start something if they put their mind to it. Like I started my business from being homeless. I was living out of a Salvation Army, and I just took advantage of Craigslist and Facebook and YouTube and all these online platforms, and instead of wasting my time on them, I worked them to my benefit. And then like I literally walked door to door and knocked on doors to cut grass and had jobs booked the next day. That's what kind of got me started for like doing this. I didn't have any equipment, didn't have any money, living out of a shelter. So like I believe the American dream's alive, but at the same time, it's under attack. You got people out there that don't want more people in the marketplace to create competition. So they want you to be an employee. And that's okay. I mean, if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, if you don't want to be a business owner, if you just want a safe, secure job, that's fine. I mean, but the opportunity is there if you want it. You just got to take the chance, take the risk. I don't know how long we're gonna go on about this, but I got 2 people watching. 15 minutes into it. So yeah, give me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Kind of see how this is gonna go, to see if I'm gonna go the business route and just do the nonprofit, or go the nonprofit route or do both. I was thinking probably try to do both. Um, I've had this vision about a franchise for so long. I could do it, but man, I tell you one thing is like it was easy in the beginning doing all this. Then it just got harder and harder and harder. I think everybody wanted to be helpful in the beginning, and they saw my energy and they saw my enthusiasm and they saw that I wanted to be productive and they just wanted to help. Kind of lost that ambition. Like I really need to figure out my purpose and figure out what motivates me. You know, like what excites me. It's not just a paycheck anymore. You know, before it was making something happen from nothing. That was a thrill, like all in itself. Now I'm kind of struggling for an identity. Like it's weird to say. Like all I do is work. In the beginning of this, like I worked 7 days a week. I'm talking about like in the beginning of starting the U-Haul thing. I worked 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 84 hours a week. I did that for 2-3 years. I got so burnt out. Like I don't know, just wasn't satisfying anymore. And the money that I was making was going right back into it, and then I can't do everything myself. That's one thing I learned. Try to do it myself, can't. It's impossible. That's why I want to get other people involved. I want to get partners involved. Employees, they don't care about the vision, they don't care about the company, they don't care about your goals or what you envision. They just care about getting paid and going home. Now, I kind of want to flip that. I want to find people that want to do more. That wants more than a paycheck. Those people are hard to find. I think a lot of people don't take chances and don't take risks because they have a lot of responsibilities and they're scared. Scared is a big factor. Fear is a big, big factor. We're scared of the outcome of what may happen. You know, it's like if you don't try, you don't know, and then you're gonna have regret. That's my philosophy. All right. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good afternoon. Stay blessed. And I'll try to talk every morning. I think I'm going to try to do it every morning at 5 a.m. So I get up pretty early. Be going to bed early and getting up early. And I changed my hours for U-Haul. And I got a lot of free time. And I've noticed I've neglected my business for so long that all I got is U-Haul. And when U-Haul's not going on, I got nothing going on. So I need to find new hobbies, new goals, find new ambitions. And I think one of them is going to be this nonprofit that I've been thinking about. So if you guys want to follow along, give me a like on this video. That would really help out. Push the video in front of other people. And like or subscribe to the channel. And then going to start trying to be more consistent. Like I think three videos a week and then one live video. I'm going to try to do that to the point where I can monetize the channel and then get some more exposure on what I'm going to be doing. All right, guys. You are a squatter or squirter. What?